Labor costs in the Philippines, is it worth hiring somebody to do work around your house or apartment or whatever services you can think of? Is it worth it? Let's see. So today I wanted to talk about home repairs. If you own your own house in the Philippines, you're gonna have to repair stuff just like any other home. Even if you're renting, you might want to repair things just to make it more livable or more American style, I guess. More times than not, the landlords don't mind if you upgrade their place. And who knows, they might cut you some slack for upgrading it. But labor costs in the Philippines is pretty cheap. Skilled laborers like a welder like I have today, and or a plumber or electrician, they're a little higher, but just the standard labor costs for general basic work like I don't know, house cleaner per day, or someone to do your yard work per day, or whatever. I don't know, whatever you need them for. Someone to wash your clothes. It's usually 600 pesos a day. It's an 8-hour shift. And generically, it's just over 10 bucks. So it's advantageous to do things. Now, of course, you gotta buy supplies. Like if you see down here, I have fresh metal, repairing this gate. The metal, you got to pay for the cost and the cost of the material and the labor. So, I mean, when it's all said and done, I did this gate and another one down here. There it is. Let's see if I can zoom in a little bit. All the brand new silver stuff. I mean, things get battered by rain, and metal will rust. I mean, we paint it pretty much annually, but I mean, there's just a lot of moisture here in the Philippines. So repairing the gate, even this little clothes, this little rack to hang your clothes. I had someone build that for me. It's way cheaper, and you know, you can get some pretty cool custom quality things. We had a plumber the other day. The pipes were kind of messed up, but I mean, it was making some pressure sounds and whatever, but same day fixed and relatively inexpensive. Paid for, like I said, the parts and labor. Now I have skilled labor, so I'm essentially, I made a deal with them. I have more repairs on another part of the gate. Sorry. Another part of the gate up here in the front of the yard. It's called, I forget what they call it. Filipinos listening, what's it called where you just make a deal? I give you so much for labor costs, and you can take care of it whenever you want. I forget what they call it. It's bugging me now. But I have more repairs over here, so I essentially gave him 5,000 pesos, 1,000 pesos per day for him to fix what I need in 5 days. So as you see today, he's got a partner, right? There's two of them, one there and one grinding, right? Oh, there he is, behind the fence. But anyway, there's two guys. But that's still part of the labor cost that I made an agreement with. Part of the 5 days, 5,000 pesos. So, and essentially 5,000 pesos is, I don't know, $95. So, in a nutshell, when you have somebody do labor for you, it's pretty advantageous. I mean, you can do things yourself and save, but for me, I find it really frustrating trying to go out and find the material I need. You know, it's like in the States, if you're running back and forth to Home Depot, it just really sucks. These guys are experts in their field, and they know where to go and what to get. Now you can go a cheaper route too with cheaper materials, but you're just going to repair it again. You might as well go with quality materials, do a quality job, and make it last as long as possible.
Okay. All right. So it was getting kind of loud showing you the labor that I have today, but it was bugging me so much. I had to ask my wife, when you hire labor and you say, no matter what, I don't care how long it takes you to do the job, I'm only paying so much in labor cost. Like you come with an agreement. Like for us, like I told you, 5,000 pesos to do the welding. I don't care if it takes a week. If he does it in 3 days, he's gonna get, over 1,000 pesos a day for labor. So that is called Pakyaw. I guess the way I'm gonna remember it from now on is just remember Manny Pakyaw's name. But that's what they call Pakyaw, and it, in a nutshell, it's an agreement, a set cost on however long it takes. That's what your labor cost is. So it could take a year. You're only paying 5,000 pesos, but I probably wouldn't use that person again if it took them that long. So also labor costs. My wife and I are going to do some laundry today. We don't wash it ourselves. We don't have a washing machine because we ran across a laundromat that's local. Essentially, we give them, they charge by the kilo. And essentially we give them our laundry after every, 10 days. So we do it pretty much 3 times a month. And it's essentially about between 5 and 600 pesos every time we do it. So in a nutshell, it's about $30 a month. Not complaining. And they fold them, vacuum pack them, seal them. It's ready to pick up the same day. It's perfect. It's great. Saves you all the folding and washing. And to be quite frank, if I had hired somebody to wash our clothes, it would essentially cost me 600 pesos every time they do it. So it's essentially the same cost, and I get a much better product. They're not hung out on a line. They're actually dried in a dryer. So for us, it's very advantageous to just drop them off at the laundromat, pick them up later in the day, and have clean, pressed, perfect folded clothes. And I'll show you the product. But I would suggest for anyone out there, if you have a laundromat service in your community, it's pretty cost effective. Put it that way.
There you go. It's in the vehicle going to the laundromat. A couple big baskets, 10 days worth of clothes. I'll let you know the cost. There it is. There's a second one. $13 kilos. Wow.
Dalawang laundry sa akin. Tatlong laundry na. Sige. By 540. Magkano po? 540.
540 pesos. So, as I stated, 540 pesos. Get all those clothes washed. It was essentially 2 baskets, like 15, 16 kilos. So, it's a lot of clothes. I'm down with that. A lot better than us hiring somebody or buying a washer or whatever, because it's essentially the same cost. I'll show you when they're folded. Okay, so you saw where we dropped our clothes off earlier. It's empty baskets. So 3 vacuum packed, plastic wrapped packages. All the clothes perfectly folded. I mean, it's just perfect. One thing you notice is when when you dry them out in, on a hanger or something, they're kind of wrinkly or a little hard or whatever. But the benefit, and remember I said it's almost the same cost, real close to it, when it's all said and done, is the benefit is everything's fabric softened, it's dried in a dryer, folded right away, even my underwear, and then all the bed sheets and what have you. So for me, it's like a really good deal doing your clothes at a laundromat. But there you go.
So, just to recap, labor in the Philippines is pretty good, right? It's not going to cost you an arm and a leg to do things. Other than the materials, you may not get a super sweetheart deal on some of the materials because it's expensive wherever you go. But the labor cost is definitely beneficial, and I think ultimately, you're renting or you own your own place, hiring somebody to take care of a task is usually pretty good. Just make sure they're legit, talk to people before you hire someone, and then make sure the price is fair, Really skilled labor, 1,000, 1,500, like electrician, plumber maybe per day, plus parts, and that should cover it. So anyway, that's all I got for this one. Please subscribe. It should be down there in the right-hand corner if you haven't already. And then like and comment if you don't mind. Thanks. You guys have a good one.